Greetings and good morning. I hope everybody's doing well. Yesterday was a big day, obviously the presidential election, and this morning that election is still undecided. Um, as part of our plan yesterday, we watched a video on the Electoral College, which seems very apt right now. So students should know that 270 Electoral College votes is what's needed to gain the presidency. And right now it's a very tight presidential race. So I'm adjusting the plans for today. We are going to start our reading of Fever 1793, but we're also going to take a look at both the Vermont, our local election results using the Secretary of State's webpage, and we're also going to look at the interactive map of the presidential election and pay particular attention to some of the states that are still in question. And students will be able to play around with the map and figure out what it's going to take to get to 270, both for Mr. Trump and Mr. Biden, to determine who's going to win. And then we'll develop some questions and we'll do some critical thinking about outcomes from the race. We have one viewer here this morning, so good morning to them. Thanks for joining us. So we'll spend some time looking at the election results and some of the issues that are coming up with those results. For example, some states don't start counting ballots until election day, and I heard this morning that they may take until Friday to get final tabulations of votes. So we'll be talking about that a little bit. It fits in really well with our systems, and it obviously fits in really well with our discussion of elections that we had last week. And then as part of our systems unit, we're going to start with a close reading of Fever 1793, actually just the first two paragraphs of that, and we're going to make some inferences from those first two paragraphs, and then if we have time, we might get into reading chapters 1 and 2. So just to recap, we are getting right into our systems unit. We're looking at systems of government. Yesterday we talked about states of nature and social compacts, and we'll also be asking ourselves about the role and purpose of government. And then today we're also starting to look at a system of a story. So that's where we are. I know that there's a couple things out there that families need to pay attention to, including the superintendent just set out a memo about snow days. So if you could pay attention to that, that'd be great. And then there's also a document out there about travel over the holidays. And if you could fill that out and return it to myself or Mr. Richards or the front office, that would be excellent. So thanks, everybody. I hope you have a great day, and we will talk to you tomorrow. Take care. Bye now.